Hey guys, welcome back to Winning Bet Picks. My name is Gio and I'm here alongside Luca, and we're back here for some free picks today in the NBA. We got two plays for you. As always, before we get into today's plays, we would like to remind our viewers to drop a like on our video to support our channel and also subscribe for daily sports betting videos as we post daily videos covering all major leagues. A quick recap of yesterday's results as well. We ended yesterday 1-2. The Boston Celtics came in clutch for us. They're easily covering the +3. They actually won by quite a big margin. Quite unfortunate in the other NBA game. We had the Hawks -6.5 points. In the third quarter, near the end of the third quarter, I think they were leading by 15 or so. And unfortunately for them, they pulled exactly the same thing that they had done against the Cavaliers, and they let the Knicks come back into that game and beat them, which is horrendous because we had a 15-point advantage there with not much time left to go. So unfortunate in the other NBA play. As for the Premier League, I'd rather not even talk about it. We had the Liverpool -1, and probably one of the worst displays I've ever seen Liverpool achieve. So I'm gonna put that pick on the side, but yeah, 1-2 day. I'm not too happy about the final outcome, but we'll be looking to bounce back today with these two NBA plays. Luca, let's get right into it. The first game we'll be covering today will be the Brooklyn Nets hosting the Utah Jazz. Of course, a lot of talk has been going on, especially concerning Kevin Durant. He will be missing the next couple of games for the Nets as he was exposed to COVID. So, for health protocols, he'll be sitting out for the next couple of games. It's quite a concerning absence, I guess you can say, or Luca, for the Nets, as they've been struggling in the past couple of games to get any result, really. Of course, they're coming off two consecutive losses to start off the new year. First against the Hawks, then against the Wizards. Things are simply not looking great. And now Durant is out of the mix as well against this Jazz team that I think, has many weapons, especially to play well defensively and also get some scoring. As you may know, with Mike Conley and also Rudy Gobert, that's a really good rebounder, defensive sort of player as well. What sort of game are we expecting here? Do you think this Durant loss will be too much for Brooklyn to overcome this Jazz team? Or do you think the Jazz team is simply too good enough right now? And given that advantage as well, you think they will be blowing out this Nets team?
Yeah, losing Durant is not great for this team. Brooklyn Nets struggling as of late. I guess it's to be expected. Starting a new season, well, what is technically a new player in Durant and a new coach, of course, getting used to a new system as well. It was always going to take some time to build that chemistry and understanding of the game plan, and I think that's what we're seeing here. I back this Nets team to find form again, and that may not be any time considering Durant's absence, as you mentioned. The timing is absolutely awful. The Nets really need Durant right now before things get any worse. Irving will be the man tasked with ensuring this team doesn't dig themselves an even deeper hole. Without Durant, though, it may be tough to put up big numbers tonight. They need to improve defensively as well. And the Jazz have been excellent on the road, winning all three of the road games this season. This is their first trip to the East, however, so this might change the road dynamic just a bit. And as you said, Utah, all about defense, and with Durant out, their task is just that much easier. The Jazz don't necessarily run up the score, so I could see it's understandable to expect a low-scoring contest tonight.
Yeah, I very well agree here. I think the Jazz, they still have their defending to do, especially with Levert and also Irving expecting, to get most of the shots tonight for this net side. But I don't think it's anything that the Jazz shouldn't be able to handle, really. Of course, a lot of emphasis will be put on the defense, I think, on both of these teams, more so for the Nets, that, they will need to even improve defensively in this one if they want to keep this one tight. Personally, guys, we're going into this one with the under 228.5 points. The line has dropped in some books, so if you're quick enough to watch this video, I would still shop around some books because some might still be offering it at 228 and a half. But some others are already dropping that line to 228. So I would jump on that as soon as possible. We personally got that at minus 105 on Pinnacle, so under 228 and a half in this Nets Jazz game. The second game we'll be looking at here, Luca, will be the Memphis Grizzlies and the Los Angeles Lakers, of course. The Lakers actually played the Grizzlies a couple of days ago, beating them, and they'll be facing now. Once again, of course, Memphis missing Morant, which is the big loss in this one once again for them. They'll be looking to keep this Lakers side at bay. Of course, it hasn't been an easy task so far for the Memphis Grizzlies. 2-4, not the best of records, facing this strong Lakers side, 5-2. The big news I would say for the Lakers is the fact that LeBron James is listed as questionable for this game. I'm still expecting him to play, but of course he does have an ankle sprain. So how much time will he be playing today is yet to be seen. Let's not forget that the Lakers also have another 3 games to go this week alone. So it's a busy week for the Lakers. And how much playing time will we see LeBron James get with a sprained ankle? You know, given the fact that they'll be facing stronger opponents later on in the week, this is definitely a big point that I'm curious to see. Of course, they got other players like Anthony Davis, Schroeder, that has been phenomenal so far. I've been watching a couple of his games so far. He's been looking great. But overall, Luca, this line is currently set at 9 points. So the Lakers coming into this one at 9 point favorites. Do you think it is too much against this Grizzlies team that, after dropping the first game of the series a couple days ago against this very Lakers team, will be looking to bounce back and maybe get some sort of revenge on the Lakers?
The Lakers have looked great this year and coming off 3 consecutive wins that we can't ignore that really. Like a fine wine, LeBron seems to be getting better with age. It's truly remarkable what he's been able to do late in his career. With Davis alongside him, the sky is really the limit for this Lakers team. As you said, he may not get as much time on the court tonight, but we've got to keep an eye on that. No Alex Caruso in this one. However, they do have some depth players that can come in and fill the same type of role. Meanwhile, the Grizzlies, lost 3 of their past 5 games. A poor run of form seems to be brewing, mostly due to the absence of John Morant, their star player, and he's likely to miss another month of play here. Memphis have turned to Kyle Anderson and veteran presence of Valanciunas to lead this team forward in Morant's absence. And actually, Memphis also missing Justice Winslow, so they're dealing with their own injury problems at the moment. Look, the Lakers are likely to win this game. However, a 9 point spread is simply too large to ignore. With the Grizzlies' pride on the line, I trust that they won't get blown away by the same team in back-to-back games.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat as you there. I think 9 points is a bit too much in this game, and I'm definitely fancying the +9 on the Grizzlies. So that will be our pick in this one, guys. The Memphis Grizzlies +9 points against the Lakers. We personally got this one at minus 108, but as always, guys, shop around for the best lines. I think some books are already lowering that line to 8.5 points. So, guys, make sure before you lock in your bets to get the best line out there. So that wraps it up really for our 2 picks today. Not much action on the NBA, smaller slate for Tuesday night. So we're not gonna dig too much into the other games, and we prefer to go with our favorite predictions for today. So those are our 2 picks. Let us know, guys, in the comment section what you think about these 2 plays. If you're tailing them, if you're simply going with any other team tonight on the NBA. Also, don't forget to leave a like on the video to show your support for our channel and subscribe for daily sports betting videos. We'll catch you guys tomorrow for yet another video. Until then, good luck with your bets and take care, guys.